What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be I just finished watching season 2 of The Last of Us, and I'm gonna be giving my opinion and my take on it. Now real quick, before I go and start talking about season 2, I liked season 1. Okay, I thought season 1 was pretty good. I thought they kind of they changed some stuff, but I feel like they kind of captured the overall vibe of the first game. I liked season 1. But in season 2, and I know everyone has been talking about Ellie in this season, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't mind her in the first season at all. I mean, I didn't really care that she didn't look anything like Ellie. She kind of captured the childish goofiness in a way, where it didn't matter that she didn't look like her. She still acted like her in ways. But in season 2, and before I'll talk all about Ellie towards the end of this video. I trust me, because there's a lot of issues that I have with Ellie's role and Ellie's character in the show. But first, we're gonna go ahead and talk about some other points that I have towards the show. Some good, some bad. We're just gonna get to my first points, all right, before we start talking about Ellie, because there's a lot with Ellie. But point number 1 that I got is there's constant joking in the show, mostly from Ellie, but in the show there's just constant joking that really just takes away to the scary, suspenseful aspect that the game it has and that the show is supposed to have, but it doesn't, because I don't even know, because the writers decided that they didn't want to go that direction with the show. And there's a lot of changes from the game to the show that don't add anything at all, or they just take away from the show. I feel like they're doing too much with the writings, changing things. They didn't need to change anything. I feel like the games, because I played the games not too long ago, before really getting into the show. Thanks to my cousin, because she was talking about it, so I was like, I might as well go and give it a try. Shout out Origin Cats, my cousin. Put her channel link in the description below if I remember. But yeah, there was just a lot of changes from the game to the show that didn't add anything, and they took away from the show. And but there is a good change, and a good change was the Battle of Jackson that happened in the season 2. That was a really good change. I really loved that entire sequence, and the horde of everything that happened. It was a really good change to the show. But there was also another issue, and that was pacing. The show paced horribly. I mean, it was going so it wasn't good. It was going so slow, and I don't know. That's just a problem. I hate things that take forever with pacing. I know for some other people that's not really a big, huge problem, but for me, I hate shows that pace so slow. And the game pacing was good. The game's pacing was good. Yeah, the game was pretty slow at times, but overall, I mean, it was good, but the show was terrible about it. I do like what they did with Joel's death too. That was it for the most part, it was pretty similar to the game, but there was changes, and I did like those too with Joel's death. But pretty much it got up to everything after Joel's death was where the show fell apart. But Abby was really good in the show. I feel like she was written pretty well. You get Ellie's terrible the times Ellie is on screen, it's not good at all, but then Abby comes in and kind of saves the show a little bit. Abby did really good. And I don't really know how much more I can talk about the show without bringing up Ellie. So let's go and get to the problems I have with Ellie's character. Number 1, not recasting her from the first season. All right, because this is supposed to be 5 years later, and she still looks and acts the same. She still acts like a child, when in the game she has matured a lot and is really smart now. Like in the game, she is supposed to be really smart, but in the show, she acts like a lobotomite and doesn't like she is just stupid. She's just an idiot, and she calls herself stupid and an idiot multiple times throughout the show, which isn't supposed to be her character. She's not supposed to be acting like that. So I mean, they could have recasted her someone different, whether they wanted her to look like Ellie from the show or not. They could have recasted her to make her look like an older version of Bella Ramsey. But they didn't. They just decided to keep her as the cast, don't make her look any older or anything, and make her still act like a stupid idiot child. Some moments in the show, it really seems like she's not even the main character, right? And it's not necessarily Bella Ramsey's fault. It's mainly the writers, but like she's still just annoying, and it's not fun to watch that. It's nothing like the show. Whenever they decided to go that route with her and not make her a mature, smart, really like strong character. They decided to make her some little stupid kid that has like a pea-sized brain, and she's just an idiot in the show, and it makes it really hard to watch. She's supposed to be like an angry, revenge-seeking like person after Joel's death, but instead she's just an annoying child. And the whole time, like, oh, how do you pronounce her name? Dinah, I think. Hold on. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. But she's just like a babysitter for her the entire show. And I don't remember her name because it's that one girl that's with her, and they're supposed to be like best friends in the game. But in the show, she is just like a babysitter and trying to put up with Ellie whenever she really doesn't want to. And that's not at all how they make it in the show. And I know sometimes they're supposed to be changing things from the show to the game, so then there's differences that makes the show stand out. But this is not the way they should have gone with it to make Ellie the like main character of season 2 an annoying little brat child, and it sucks. And at the end of the show, they try to hint at Ellie being the monster the whole time with the book she was reading, and it was like the Sesame Street book, and how at the end like oh, what's his name? I don't remember, dude. Why is my memory acting up now? But like they try to hint at her being the monster throughout the entire show, which is very true for the game, but not true for the show at all. And one scene that I've seen going around, and I mean like I don't know how much of this was really the writing's fault or just Bella Ramsey not knowing how to play Ellie. But like the I made her talk scene where like she's getting washed, and in the game she's crying, like, you know, I made her talk, no, like, you know, crying and stuff. But in the show, Bella Ramsey is literally just sitting there emotionless, and then she whispers, I made her talk. And then that's it. That's the entire scene, and it sucks. It sucks. And like, yeah, she never seems angry or having really much of an emotion at all, other than being goofy and silly. And she can't go one sentence or one scene without making a joke. And like, you know, that's another thing. Like, the time she shows emotion, it's because she's making a joke. Like, you have all these scenes where like it's the build up and it's so suspenseful, and then it all just gets ruined by Ellie making some stupid joke that no one needed and no one even laughed at. Like, it was just so dumb, and I hate that that's the direction they went with season 2. And they couldn't decide whether they wanted her to be a good guy or like the villain, because sometimes she would like really want to help like complete strangers and stuff, and then like whenever she got pulled away not being able to help them, she like got mad at whoever pulled them away. But then other times, whenever she has an opportunity to save somebody, she turns around and goes straight after killing the villains and stuff instead of helping, because, you know, she's supposed to be like a revenge seeking like girl over Joel's death, and she just like can't, like, the writers couldn't decide whether they wanted her to be the good guy or the villain in the show. And in the game, she's the villain the whole time. She doesn't like help anybody, and she doesn't care about anybody else for the most part, you know what I mean? But in the show, she's like flip-flopping back and forth, and it's just so stupid, you know? And so that really brings down the entire show for me. So for my rating on the show, I'm going to give it like a 3 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. Because the main point of season 2 was supposed to be, you know, her, you know, being like a total menace, a bad guy, you know, absolutely blindsided by revenge for Joel's death. But in the show, she's a goofy, annoying lobotomite kid. So it's just, it makes it a really hard watch, and I don't know. I didn't like it. But they do have the opportunity to make season 3 better, because I've heard it's like the part 3 or whatever is supposed to be like 100% about Abby, and I mean they wrote Abby good in the show, so let's hope they write her good after 3 comes out. But anyways, that's about it. See ya.